Hey guys, welcome back. Real quick, I had a conversation with a customer the other day. He wanted to know why my product was better than other shops and vendors, right? Why? Because I claim that, right? And so here's one of the reasons why. All my cables are custom made, all right? They're handmade. I am in 100% complete control of the quality. I solder these, with a 60-40 resin core, with a soldering iron at 350 degrees Celsius, okay? I'm using a 5mm tip, a 5x41 millimeter tip. I'm in complete control of everything. I'm using marine grade, dual walled, adhesive lined heat shrink. So not only, and this is a 3-to-1 or a 4-to-1. It's from a U.S. company. My wire is from a U.S. company. My JST connectors, which I use, now you can get counterfeit ones off, China, Alibaba, AliExpress, or whatever. But if you get true JST connectors, they're a lot more quality in how they're made, how they're crimped, the material that they're made out of, the ABS. They have a lot higher heat tolerance than they do with Chinese stuff. Right? That's why the Chinese stuff is cheaper. But real JST connectors are here in the U.S. All this stuff is, for example, on this one, all right, this is a 4-way splitter here that's going to go on. This is one of 2 pieces that's going to go on a rear extension for the slingshot, rear exterior, excuse me. But all these pieces are tied together. They're going to be heat shrinked individually. Lost one. And then we're going to have another piece of heat shrink go over the entire thing to seal it like this. So you're double and sometimes triple sealed in some cases. Okay? Remember, you've got adhesive glue in here that helps seal these on top of the heat shrink. So that's double sealed there. Then you got another piece that comes over it and it's double sealed there. I mean, you can see there's no water getting in here. On the JST connectors, anything that's going to be exterior, if you guys run boats or quads or you do any mud bog and anything like that, you know damn well you're supposed to run dielectric grease in all your connectors. But all of this I hand build. It's what I do day in and day out. I do a bunch of soldering, a bunch of it. All my connections on the lights are the same way, right? Same material, same quality. 1 pound of solder will run me about $40. Or you can get the cheap Chinese shit for about $10, and I promise you, it's like 90-10. It's not 60-40. I promise you. Don't ask me how I know. It's one of those deals where you get quality components, you get a quality build kit that's handmade, that is specific to your application or setup. You get something that's made specifically for you, that's tailored for you, that is double and triple checked on its quality, and then sent out to you. If you guys have seen me do the lights, I'll test all my components before they come in, as they come in. Once we cut them and solder everything together, we'll test them again. And then you see me do the kits out on the bench, right? So as everything is ready to go to the customer, I'll put everything out on the bench and test it all together. I mean, this is just some of the kits that's going out with a kit that's getting ready to go out, a bunch of the harnesses. So when we talk about why I feel my things are better, is because I have complete control in the quality, and because I do this personally. You're not talking to some random sales guy. You're not talking to some guy who's buying stuff from China, having it shipped over here, and then flipping it, and selling it to you. If you're buying one of them little black module boxes that has no writing on it, and it's about 2 inches square, something like that, got a whole bunch of cords coming out the end, guess where that's coming from? They're not building that in-house. They're not manufacturing that in the U.S. They might have did some R&D over here. They might have did their CAD drawings on it, they're electrical drawings, but then it's been outsourced overseas. But everything like this, I'm building in-house. I build here. So, again, I have complete quality control over everything. And everything is double, triple tested before it leaves. So, it's one of those deals where that is just one of the things that makes my kits so much better quality than what you're going to find somewhere else. I can tell you what soldering iron I'm using, what soldering station I'm using, what temperature, what tin is in the solder that I'm using, flux core, what type of flux. I can tell you about the heat shrink that I'm using. I can tell you about the wire that I'm using. You talk to some of these other guys and they can't tell you nothing specific because they don't know anything specific. All right? So just something to keep in mind when you're out there pricing around other kits. Anyway, there'll be a link in the video description below as always to the website. If you have any questions, send me a message here through YouTube or Instagram and or Facebook or the website. So thanks for watching and see you guys on the next video.